Amelia Island may be constrained physically, but the art community is expansive and growing. Here to tell us about an upcoming exhibition showcasing that creativity is Lauren Templeton. She's the founder of Amelia Art Studio. Good morning.
Hi, good morning. Thank
Good.
you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here. We're also joined by Heidi Dinius, a teacher at the studio, and studio manager Stephanie Dinius. I'm guessing there's a relationship here.
Yes, mother and daughter. Yes.
Welcome. Thank
Mhm.
you so much for being here. Appreciate it. So, Lauren, you actually started your work as an artist studying at the Corcoran School in DC.
Yes.
You've been an educator for more than a decade. What prompted you to create the studio in the first place?
I founded Amelia Art Studio in 2016 to create a space for artists of all ages to connect through creativity. And what started as a small dream grew into a vibrant, welcoming community where teaching, learning, and making art thrive.
And you have kind of an organizational philosophy. I mean, in making this space and creating this studio about the ability of people to tap into their creativity. Can you talk a little bit about sort of what your philosophy is about individuals and their artistic abilities?
Yes, well, our teaching methods are very much reinforcing the principles of design, elements of art. We're very focused on building skills, but at the same time, our studio is a place where mistakes are embraced and messes are okay. And I know Stephanie and Heidi are with me in that full belief. We believe everyone is an artist, and we cultivate that special thing every day that we're working in the studio.
Absolutely.
Stephanie, how did you come to your artistry personally, and talk a little bit about the idea that everybody's an artist? I mean, truly, is
Yes.
everybody an artist?
Well, I know that what a lot of it comes down to is art is extremely subjective. So you will look at something that is produced and be like, oh, I like this. This is beautiful art. But art is really about the process of the artist to produce something of themselves on display for people to then look at and judge what they see. Some people like it, some people don't, but it is really about that process. We all innately have that process. You think about a child, you give them a crayon, they are like happy. They just so much just the color, the vibrancy, the creating. And, we encourage that. And then as we get older, we tend to be like, well, this doesn't look like the horse that I'm trying to draw. And it's like, well, no, that's not what this is about. It is about expressing yourself and enjoying that process and feeling really proud of going through that.
So the artistry is kind of the
Mhm.
act of creation more than the.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
We really emphasize process over product.
And developing the confidence in the kids in their creative abilities and their artistic abilities. And not only that, but the confidence in taking risks and finding their voice and
Absolutely.
expressing themselves.
Mhm.
That's key for us.
And Heidi, you're obviously a much younger artist yourself.
Yes.
How do you approach sort of the idea that a mistake is something to embrace, or not getting caught up in the kind of like not maybe liking what you've produced, and being able to appreciate the the act of creation?
I honestly just see like a mistake as just another opportunity. It creates something that you can go from there. It's like you put a line in a place you didn't mean to, but what can that line become now? It's like, what are the possibilities from this new thing that you've created? And it's like a journey, you just get to follow along, and where you end up is usually completely different from where you thought. But you're like, hey, that journey was fun. This turned out different than I wanted, but I had a lot of fun doing it and I learned a lot. And it's kind of like life. Like we make mistakes and you just move on and learn from it and you grow as a person.
How do
And
you not get fixed though on like this is what I want it to look like when it's done?
it's hard, some of us are perfectionists. We just want it to
Yes.
be right, but we try to make an environment where we say it's okay. Mistakes are
Mhm.
made all the time and it's okay. You know,
Yep.
And so this upcoming exhibit it includes some artwork from you all, from other artists who are, studio regulars. Describe what people will see when they come to it. This is a event that is on Friday, May 16th is kind of the opening. What kind of art will they see?
Yes. Well, it's certainly a mix with 5 unique artists. We each have very different styles. I am an abstract painter. I paint expressionism, but I'm also including some expressive figurative illustrations. Heidi's a multidisciplinary artist. We have 3 other artists joining us, Asher Cobb, Danielle Dumont, and Andrea Jones. So all different mediums, all very different and unique. And
Yeah, and people can actually look at our live stream if they want to check out some of the artwork of the various artists because we are showing some pictures of their different work.
thank
Perfect.
you.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right. Well, this is called a celebration of local talent. It's Friday, May 16th at Amelia Art Studio. Thank you all so much for being here. Lauren Templeton, Heidi, and Stephanie Dinius, thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank
Thank
for
you
having
so
us.
much,
Yes.
Anne.
Very
All
much
right.
so.